Hi students, in the last video we studied about the story of Sri Lanka and Belgium. Now we are going to study about what happened in Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka actually emerged as an independent country in 1948. So there were two communities, that is Sinhala speaking community and also Tamil speaking community. So in Sri Lanka, the Sinhala speaking community is majority. So they tried to force their rules and regulations to the minor community. So they using a word that is majoritarian measures to establish Sinhala supremacy. So the meaning of majoritarian means a belief that the majority community should be able to rule a country whichever way it wants by disregarding the wishes and needs of the minority. So majoritarianism is simply, we can say, like forcing other minor community to follow the rules or the wishes of the major community. So the proper definition or the perfect definition is given here. You can study this, or you can write if the question is asked, like define majoritarianism. Okay, next, what they are telling is the Sinhala speaking community got all the benefits, like the even in social or even in university positions or in government jobs, all the benefits were favored to the Sinhala applicants or Sinhala speaking community. So in 1956 an act was passed to recognize Sinhala as the only official language, but this will create a problem in Tamil, right? So this actually led to a many problem. So we are going to that. In that act, what was telling that the university positions and the government jobs are favored to only the Sinhala speaking community, and the state shall protect and foster, the state will be protecting their belief, that is the Buddhism. That and next they are telling is all the government measure coming one after the other actually increase the alienation feeling in these Tamil speakers. So this will lead to a problem in them. Actually, these Tamil speaking community didn't get any benefit of their university positions, any education benefits, nothing they are getting. So as a result, this led to many problems. In Sri Lanka, Tamil speaking communities established many struggles, many parties, many things, but everything was repeatedly denied. Nothing was successful. Everything, all the measures, everything was were favored to only Sinhala speaking community. So in 1980, several political organizations were formed demanding an independent Tamil era. And in northern and eastern parts of Sri Lanka, that is very important line, you should underline it. So these problems turned into a widespread conflict among them. Soon this turned into a civil war. So the result of the civil war was like many people were killed, many were forced to leave the country, and so on. And this was the major impact was like there in Sri Lanka, their social or the cultural or the economic life of that country was in a terrible setback. Actually, the civil war that ended only on 2009. So that was the problem in Sri Lanka. Neither this Sinhala speaking or the Tamil speaking community were not ready to compromise. So that was the problem that led to many problems, that many people lost their livelihood, many lost their homes, many lost their lives, everything. So that was the problem that had in Sri Lanka. So the main points we want to note here is what is majoritarianism, and about civil war, what is the impact of the civil war. These are the main questions that will be coming from this portion. Thing is the just study like a story, and next portion we will explain what happened in Belgium. That will be explained in the next video. So subscribe our channel, like the video. See you then. Bye guys.